Go ahead.
Look at this now. This is your science lesson for today from Mrs. Lewis for the kindergarten and first graders. The restless earth. Let's see what that's all about. And here's a picture of how, if our earth was cut in this way, what we would have in there. There's the crust, which is the top layer, and then there's the mantle in the middle and the core in the middle. That's our earth. Okay, and it says, our planet Earth is a giant ball in space. It is covered by a thin rocky skin called the crust. The very top part of the crust we walk on may be composed of soil, sand, or rock. The Earth, however, is also made up of other thicker layers that lie beneath the crust. So the Earth is round, and on top of it, there's what? There's rocky skin. There's a place where we walk around on, and then in the middle of it, there are these two that we were talking about. Beneath the crust, see that? There's a thicker layer called mantle. Part of this layer is so hot that its rocks melts from and forms a thick, sticky fluid called magma. Underneath the magma is the hottest and thickest layer called the core. The core has an outer layer of hot liquid metal and an inner layer of solid metal. Wow, it's hot down there. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, beautiful pictures. Look at these. Did you know that the Earth's crust is always changing? These changes are caused by movement. Some changes take place quickly. This block of ice is breaking off from a glacier, and in a matter of seconds will fall into the ocean and become an iceberg. This one here is falling into the water and is going to form an iceberg. And on this side we have another change. This takes place slowly, and it takes a lot of years, and it's wind-blown sand, and it has made this rock into arches of the National Park, Utah, into the shape of a delicate arch. What an arch is, like kind of shaped like that, you know? There it is, the arch. The Earth's crust is not one solid gigantic piece of rock. It is made up of a dozen or more pieces of enormous rocks called plates, which fit together tightly. These plates float slowly like grass on top of the Earth's mantle. The high parts of the plates are our continents. The lower parts are covered with water and are our oceans. These are the dry land that they call plates, and it fits together with all the pieces together. And then here is the ocean all the way around. Okay, scientists have a belief, but I won't tell you that one, okay? And they were joined together, and now they are called Pangea. So that's our Earth right here, okay? I'll turn the page now. I'll read 2 more pages for you for science. Sometimes the great heat within the Earth melts parts of the crust and turns it into magma. When magma rushes out of an opening in the Earth's surface, a volcano is formed. Magma on the surface of the Earth is now called lava. Some volcanoes are quiet volcanoes. When they erupt, there isn't a loud bang, but there is an impressive flow of red, hot lava. Lava from the volcano, look at that, it's flowing down like a river, but that's all hot lava. And then when it cools, it turns black. Blackened lava covers a highway in Hawaii. Okay, and our last page will be this one for today. Other volcanoes erupt with a mighty blast. This happens when 2 plates press together and the rock of one plate slides under the other. The plate that is forced under the other melts in the hotter mantle. In 1980, this kind of plate movement caused a volcano, Mount St. Helens, to erupt violently. Eruptions like these fling rocks and ash high into the air. Some of them get pretty big. It just happens when there are plates, I guess, within the ground that press together, and the rock of one of them slides under the other, and then it forces it to melt it and get hotter and hotter. And so we had one that caused this thing, that Mount St. Helens. Okay? See, let me read these two, and then we will be done for this week, okay? A vast cloud of ash, dirt, and rubble traveled for many miles around Mount St. Helens. This man is cleaning its ash from his car. Got his car covered with ash from that. See that? Okay, Mount St. Helens, scalding ash scattered forest. In this picture taken 12 years after the eruption, there are beginning signs of forest regrowth. The forest is growing again. Okay? So that's what we have for science today. Thank you, boys and girls, and we shall see you again.